All right, so this is a common sense intro to Altair. As you can see from this example, from the open source documentation, you can make these visuals that can be visually appealing, multiple colors, specify multiple axes, titles, simple stuff. So a few things that I would note that in Altair should be calling alt.chart pretty often and passing in a data frame to alt.chart. And so make sure that you specify and construct your data frame in a way that makes it ready to visualize. Then you tell it what kind of visual you want, a bar, a circle, a heat map. Then inside of encode, you specify the axes and what variables should appear on the axes, and recall that the variables are columns from your data frame. And Altair wants extra detail on what kind of data you're passing in. So you see this queue. So I provided an example for you here from the documentation that I've had to Google 50 times. So you might as well just save it one time and have access to it. In Altair, you have these variable types: quantitative, ordinal, nominal, and these are going to matter a lot to tell your chart how to build itself. So you can specify axes, and you can also specify other things like the color. So I'm just providing a clue there. And sometimes you can even specify the color inside of the mark type. You have to play around and see what works in the context. And other things to note, that you can do some computations on the data frame inside of the encode. And furthermore, while you can see y is equal to something, in quotes, is a way of specifying the axis y, there are also many examples in Altair where you have to specify it as y equals alt.y. And I think that offers you more options often. It's not clear why these two approaches simultaneously exist, but one reason may be, as I note, that Altair is documented in both Vega and Vega Lite. So probably two different approaches were pursued by the people that made Altair. And many examples I only found by going to Stack Overflow. And furthermore, sometimes you just have to get experience with the library to do the exact thing you want to do and build it up from the components and just try things out. And here are some example resources for you, as well as the resource where I got these encoding types. Good luck.